why we will be the most hated people, because we want you not to be treated like monkeys, because you are not monkeys. And anyone who says you are not monkeys is an enemy of those who see you as monkeys. Every time I speak, these people understand my message very well. Leave the noises they are making. They know what I mean. I mean that they must share a table with a monkey. That's what they are hearing. That we can wake up one morning and sit on the table as equals with a monkey. What is this guy saying? It's not going to happen, that. This guy is a problem. And then they start bringing all types of problems against this guy, because this, that you must be on the same table as white people, must be suppressed. No one must say. Lefase kerena, and without lefase, we are nothing. Imagine all of you have got pieces of land. Why? You've got a piece of land, you've got a place to call home. For 30 years, we couldn't be what we wanted to be. Joblessness. There are no jobs. For 30 years, when Ramaphosa came in, the joblessness worsened. The unemployment went high. The homeless became even more. So, crime is too high. Who would have thought in our lifetime there could be crime in Venda? They are not people of crime. But the most dangerous crime in Limpopo is being committed in Venda. Barona Lidi Lobargidi Jerusalem. Cash in transit by better daylight shandima. Midday 12 o'clock. No one can do anything. Who would have ever thought that one day Venda can become one of the top 10 Thohoyandou police station? Top 10 crime. Venda becomes an epicenter of rape. Who would have thought of that? That place was the most peaceful place. And Okopisa Sterek. And then, because it's too hot, because it was a peaceful place. The ANC came, Yayo Bodisha Venda. It's rotten to the core. For 30 years, if a person can collapse in town, ambulances come, certify the person dead, forensic must come, camera person must come, take pictures, then the government mortuary come fetch this person, go. The government mortuary is 5 minutes away from that person who died. Can you imagine the person who dies in Blueberg? Those families are going to be forced to sleep with a dead body while they are still trying to find a neighbor with a car who's got courage enough. For 30 years, that has been our life. No one cares. For 30 years, the inequality, the gap has widened. The rich have become more richer. The poor have become more poorer. And when I say the rich have become more richer, you are thinking of another black person. Whites have become more rich. in South Africa than they were during apartheid. Lekgwa le lengwe la re le dia joke le nna la re wa tseba ge nke be re tsebile gore ntho is going to work like this, would have given it to you guys in 1976 so that children don't die. What do you mean? I don't know, we're making more money now than we were making money at that time. This democracy of 30 years has benefited the oppressor more than the oppressed. And it's not me. The numbers are there for you to see. Stats is there for you to see. The economy is not growing and creating jobs. Why? The white people are the ones who have money. They have kept their money in the bank. They are not releasing it. They are not reinvesting it in South Africa. That's why this economy will never grow. That's why there will not be jobs. Because for jobs to be there, the money that is in the bank, a lot of it, must come out to come and build factories so that we get jobs. They are not interested because they don't trust this black government. Leave the fact that the ANC is corrupt. They don't trust black people. That's why they must keep their money in cash. So that if you turn against them, they just press transfer and then they are out of this country. They can't carry a factory. That's why they can't invest in factories. They have no confidence in our government. Leaders must always speak truth and speak truth to power. Because if the powers that be are not told the truth, they will never know that they are wrong. We need to stand up and say we need functional hospitals in Limpopo. As a result of the manipulation of the rand, a lot of our brothers and sisters who were climbing the ladder into the middle class have lost their houses, have lost their cars, have lost every little thing they got through loans because of the manipulation of the rand. Mara batho ba utswangi chelete through manipulation of the rand aba tshwariwi ebile a re ba tsebe. If Bakari Godrich Gadi got a tender of 2 million in Polokwane, Bailo Muncha, his face, the face of his wife, the face of his mother and grandchildren, we will know everything about a stolen tender of 2 million because he's a black person. But these ones who have manipulated the rand and stole trillions and trillions, they have got no faces. Banner banks have manipulated the rand. But who is behind those banks? What are the faces of these people? Where do they stay? They don't tell us because it's white people. It's white people who manipulated the rand. And therefore white people can do anything they want to do and get away with it. Mamotla lenchi ka gare stage 6 load shedding. Ramachiche ralwa radia shut down. But Twitter from their bedrooms, but the EFF is collapsing, the country is collapsing, the economy. It will. Stage 6. And then stage 6, the load shedding. How dala rugby diatamai. There's no load shedding when rugby plays because stronger together. Once the stronger together finishes, load shedding comes back. Hello, did you miss me? Stronger together, ya fake, ya middle class, ya fake, ya o nyoko rata ke makgowa ba tsamaya ba latswana le makgowa ba dutse ba tseba gore makgowa ba ba rata bona ba ikgarametša mo makgoweng o bontšha gore makgowa ba rata as ba ba senyetše nako. Whites did not waste time. They went with the trophy everywhere where there were white people and white supporters and spectators. Irla ya ka mo Eastern Cape ka mo ka East London township ye barking Mdantsane ya tsena ka Mdantsane cup ya Stronger Together. There was no single white player in the bus because the Siya Kolisi was alone with all other black people. They knew once Itomo Yabuma East London, there are not too many whites there. This one can go and handle them alone. What happened? In Mdantsane, so many people came out to see their heroes. The white heroes were not there. Because it's stronger together when it comes to white people.